The education which our forefathers had given, our older universities, they never thought whether education is employable or not. They thought education be provided to all the younger generation. And my thought from botany today in this process of last 35 years has been that botany teaching is not enough. If really you want to be, I would have been educated if I must have been taught philosophy of botany. The value system which my parents have inculcated, taught me day and night, through stories, through whatever way, prayers and all that, that was more important. And even today I feel, after my 35 years of service in academics, that is more relevant even today. And relevance is greater than before. A simple thought, I have prepared a good speech with the help of the right persons, but I have deviated from that. Because when I came here and the inaugural function started with prayers, chanting and all that, the whole environment became so pious and serene. But these prayers are only in institutions like Somaya's. In 99% of higher education institutes, and which I have seen, the prayers have already gone from the system. But here that vibrancy was felt. And on this note, I feel that if really we are concerned that today's youth is to be, or the younger children are to be future citizens, good citizens of our countries, then we have to forcefully or whatever way re-establish the old concepts of providing value education. And on texts, there will be speaker sessions. I believe, I was talking to my colleague, Professor Mrs. Joshi. She came to a very good suggestion she gave. Okay, IT only gives external is improved, outer concern system. But our value system, it brings inner change. And until inner change, as also the outer, because we live in the modern world, we cannot have wholesome development of personality. I remember my grandmother used to, and when I entered, I started thinking, Buddha religion is a worldwide and acceptable, and people are moving in the direction. He used to go to house and ask for, bhiksha. And people were not ready, some of them, they will not give. Some of them, they will pass some negative words. But he will never say anything. He will always say, like blessing. He will always pass good wishes. That is the value. And people did ask his disciples, how is it? Someone gives you, someone does not give you, you bless everyone. And he answered at that time, I bless, I pass goodness, and goodness will come back to me. Someone who gives negative thoughts will go to him. In the goodness harness goodness. Maybe many times in our day-to-day system, we keep on getting on negative thoughts, etc. Maybe if we inculcate, though it is very difficult, and for me or for everyone I feel is difficult, but to work for that positive, proactive, supporting, and providing a word of that goodness, I am sure the system will be immensely benefited. The texts, China, the scholars are here from many countries, and the religion has been accepted worldwide. The text is very important. It has to be teachings or the messages of Buddha's religion will definitely contribute for positivity. The scholars will definitely exchange their ideas, will contribute, and best of the ideas will be shared here in next 3 days. I'm sure the three-day deliberations will be very purposeful and will be very fruitful. On this note, I want to conclude with first I want to thank the esteemed organizers, the principal, Dr. Mrs. Shankar Narayanan, Mr. Sundarajan, for inviting me for this function. I have enriched myself and I will carry with myself right values, inspiration from this conference. Thank you very much, and I wish the conference a great success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You have enriched us with your very nice and simple and meaningful words. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, I wanted to say something, but I forgot. Aging, you can understand. I have an appointment at 11:30 at Thane. So I have taken permission from the president of the function that after your talk, you can leave. So please pardon me that I am going from the program, and I am sure you will understand my difficulty. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Professor Ramesh, the chief editor of the Book of Inscriptions, he was unable to make it for the conference because he was suffering from ill health, and he is a leading epigraphist of India. I now request Professor Amarjeet Lochan to please come and say a few words on the inscriptions project.
Greetings to all. It's quite unfortunate Dr. Ramesh came from Allahabad few days back and he fell very sick. He's in Mysore and he couldn't make it. This entire project was conceived by Dr. Shantilal Somaiya while sitting in a hotel, Sunway in Phnom Penh in 2004. Exactly 100 months back. And he dreamt of that, the inscriptions and the vast vestige of Indian culture which is sprung around all Southeast Asia are very much deeply required to be seen, understood and learned not only by us Indians but other country people. And in this regard, I remember very fondly that he was very keen to see rereadings of those inscriptions which have been pioneered by earlier French scholars in early 20th century. With these mind words, what he thought of not only doing in Cambodia, but also entire Southeast Asia. And he developed the entire idea and project. When the words about reinterpretation, re-examination or rereading of those inscriptions came in mind, we didn't have any better name than Professor Ramesh, who has been Joint Director General of Archaeological Survey of India and also epigraphy director in late 80s of last century. The entire project had gone under his instruction, and the first volume which we have today is a result of hard work, what he has given in spite of his very busy schedule in other projects. This entire project would be covering Indonesia, Cambodia, Sri Lanka, and Vietnam, especially charm inscriptions. These are the plannings which we are having, and this volume is still not complete. You'll find soon a compendium to this, and you'll find that there are more to be done, especially in Thailand also. And the same thing will be happening in the coming years with the cooperation of scholars from all parts of the world, especially Southeast Asia, because we have a vision to include the local scholarship on the subject. That's why we have scholars involved. The editor which we have today, Dr. Chirpat Prapan Vidya from Thailand, he is here in the audience. He has been the mastermind behind this kind of work in Thailand, and I really congratulate him for his own time and contribution to this project, not only this one, but in the coming one. Same is going through with Kangwol, who is from Cambodian background, but he's in Thailand. He's expert on Khmer. So next volume on Khmer and other inscription would be also looking forward to getting the help from local scholars. Because without local scholarship, we cannot have real interpretation of those words. I think India as Sanskritist and Pali knowledge people will be required, but at the same time, we cannot avoid local scholarships. This is the reason this will be a very unique project. Will take long time, but for sure it will be one of the best program in Sanskrit inscription or Pali inscription in the world. And for all this, I also congratulate Dr. Sankar Narayan. I have hardly seen her sleeping because at 1 o'clock in night she's on Google, 2 o'clock she's on Google. So I don't know when you sleep, and I really congratulate you for hard work. This project would have been not successful if we don't have Samir Bhai's a spontaneous contribution to go ahead with this. And I'm really very grateful to you, sir, for allowing us to continue, and we'll be doing more, better and better under your instruction. With these words, I thank all of you to come and see, and this inscription project would require more feedback from you, and we are open to that, and you can write down to center, we'll have more feedback and then we'll develop more. Thank you so much.